Okay, sorry about that. My computer has a malware infection that turns on ads every so often that just won't shut up. But anyway, so although I hope to gain a far amount of pleasure, luxury, satiety of knowledge and power through all this, I'm at the moment concerned mostly about whether I can afford to spend another $100 or so on something I may never really use. Now of all times, versus the fact that when I can actually afford to do no questions asked and all that, he'll be all sold out. But anyway, so I decided this is the path where I do buy it. This is the path where I don't. So if I do buy it, basically, debauch is basically when you think everything's all right, but it really isn't. In this case, I would get the book. I would be sated for the most part, and once I mastered evocation, I would go into it feeling like I know what I'm doing. I'd be very careful with it, but at the same time, things would gradually start gnawing away at me, and you know how death is usually considered like a transition. In this case, I would be turning into something I don't want to be. And I've heard many warnings from this guy Dante about what the consequences of getting this book would be, of using the knowledge in this book. He said madness or insanity is a guarantee. And this is what this is saying to me right now. I would eventually drop toward being something I don't want to be right now. I can't be that person right now. If I don't and continue on my path, the path have currently chosen, continue with the basic 3GP as EA Quetting told them, and continue following moving towards my spirit guides, and striving to master that my latent potential, so to speak. I will complete that course. Well, long story short, I'll complete the courses that I have and may eventually get, such as soul travel and such. I will complete them, and I will continue on creating my own thing through that. And which actually reminds me of the last 3 cards in my last reading. It was Adjustment, the Queen of Wands, and else? The Knight of Wands. Oh no, the Knight of Discs. That one was saying, once I master these three GPs, I will begin creating my own form of magic, my own form that will fit my use for it, and make it my own, so that I can use it for my own personal needs or deeds or wants, which sounds better than any taught magic. I always did want to just, ultimately, I just wanted to learn from the just wanted to learn from the spirits themselves, and this is the first stepping stone towards that. Well, maybe not the first, but one of them. That's the end of that reading, and we'll continue to do so. I'm on the next step of the tarot, and this is where the divination program I'm doing really starts to look interesting. The new technique is basically the invisible deck, and it kind of reveals why E.A. Koetting considers his program to be really, really effective. You don't really get into the real root of this program's ability to teach somebody these things until you get past Necromancy. Well, actually, I'm not exactly past Necromancy yet, but once you get through the tarot and the runes and the reading egg yolks and blood, once you get past that, then you start the invisible tarot deck technique is basically imagining that you have a tarot deck in your hand, shuffling it, getting it ready for a reading, and then just pretending to put each card down. And as you put each card down, whatever pops into your head first, whatever card picture pops into your head first, is what that card is. And then you read it. Then you read the layout, and through using that technique to kind of strengthen your ability to listen to your imagination, to really use it as a tool, will get you on to the next step. Once you get through, get used to that, then you move on to scrying, and so yeah, I'm really getting excited about this. It's beginning to look really good. Okay, see ya.